Welcome back. Today we will be doing bypass disable functions room from TryHackMe. This room is quite new from TryHackMe. It's not the newest and not the most recent one, but it's quite one of the newest rooms released by TryHackMe. In this room, we will be talking about bypassing PHP disable functions. Now let's understand first what are the PHP disable functions. So basically, if you go to Google and type disable functions or PHP execute functions. So there are many functions used in PHP to execute system commands or processes. One of them is the execute. Another one is shell execute. It's another PHP function to execute system commands. Also, you have the system. It's also used to execute system functions or start processes. And as you can see, comparisons between these PHP functions. Now, the topic of the room is how to bypass these functions. So basically, these functions are disabled in PHP. Sometimes they are enabled, sometimes they are disabled, but um, normally they should be disabled. Now, what is the function of what is the objective of these functions? Basically, they prevent executing system commands on the targets. So let's say you have uploaded a reverse shell or whatever shell, and then to the server, of course, and then you won't be able to execute system commands on the server because simply these functions in PHP are disabled, so you cannot interact with the system through the PHP. So whatever file you are uploading, in case you have succeeded in bypassing upload filters, the file won't work or the reverse shell won't work. So what to do to bypass these functions? So that's how the room came out. Bypass disable functions. So basically, let's take this here to the right and introduce the tool called Chankro. Chankro is a tool to bypass disable functions and open-base directory in pentest or PHP. So basically, here is how it works. So the Chankro tool will create a PHP file, and this PHP file, when you upload the file to the targets, it will create a reverse shell, and you can then execute the reverse shell and get the connection back. So here it's saying that it is using the put environment. If put environment allowed, we can set the environment variable to LD preload, which will allow you to execute library files. That's how it works in a nutshell. But you don't need to worry about the details of how it works, because all you have to do just to execute this command. So basically here we go over the arguments. The first thing, we define the architecture of the target, 64 or 32. Then we go over the inputs. The input is your reverse shell. It could be netcat, it could be bash, it could be PHP. It is your reverse shell that you will be uploading. The output is, here we define the file. Okay, so in my case, in the case here, it's called chan.php. You can name it whatever you want. And then is the path. The path here is the root or the document root of the web server. You have to know what it is. Generally, in Apache or for Apache web server, it's var www.html. For nginx, it's httpd. For other servers, it may be different. So first, try to find out this. GoBuster or FFUF would help you in finding the hidden directories. When you execute this, okay, we're gonna demonstrate that in the practical scenario. When you execute that, it will create a PHP file. We will take the PHP file and upload it and then execute. Okay. So first, let's scan the machine. Here we have the nmap scan. Of course, we're looking to explore the HTTP server. In our case, it's Apache. So by default, the document root is var www.html. Let's open now Firefox, and I'm gonna need Perp Suite. So here طبعا 10 ساعات بياخد ليفتح كالعادة. So I'm gonna disable the intercept and now navigate to the main page of the machine. So we get a page called eCorp jobs, referencing the eCorp from the Mr. Robot TV show. So here we go, we have the available jobs. And if you go to apply jobs, apply a job, you can upload a CV here. So the CV should be in an image format. Okay, so here here it's on. I can understand the image, the word here. It could be submit in another language. So you browse and upload. All right. So here we will enable the intercept, and of course, in our case, we want to upload a reversal. I know it's not going to be that simple. There might be, or there must be some sort of upload filters we're going to encounter, but let's go through the process like it is a regular real pen test. So here, let's upload. Go to, I have to mount the directory. Okay. Cancel, browse, repo, tools. I'm going to select the PHP reversal. Okay, now intercept is on, submit. Let's take a look. So this is the request. This is the page where we are uploading the file, to which we are uploading the file. And here is our file. Here is the content type, it's PHP. Let's click on forward. And we get an error, upload a real image. So we have to upload a real image. There are many ways to bypass file upload filters. I've talked about that in the previous videos. I'm gonna put some of the videos in the video cards. Make sure to click on the video cards to find out these videos. So basically, we have many ways by which we can bypass upload filters. One of them is changing the extension, which is the simplest, but we're not going to follow this way. It's not going to work. We will be changing the magic numbers. So let's go to Google and find out what is the magic number for GIF. Okay, I'm not going to use this one. So GIF magic number. So the magic number of GIF is GIF 87A. Let's copy that. We're gonna need it. And then we will be uploading or re-uploading the reversal or the PHP reversal. This way, what we were gonna do here. So this is the request. And here, all we have to do now is just to paste this. So we added GIF 87A, the magic number, to indicate or to trick the web server into thinking that this is a GPG file instead of a PHP file. Now, the other way you can do it is to take the magic number and edit the file offline. But let's do it this way and see if we will be able to upload this. Forward and done. Okay, so now we bypass the file upload filters by using the magic number method. How about determining, okay, how about determining where is the upload directory to which the uploaded files are normally sent to? So you have to find this in order to trigger the reverse shell. So to do that, we have two methods. First one is using gobuster dir-u okay -w user share word lists. Let's use medium, no, directory list. That's unfortunate. Or I think I forgot something. dir b word list directory list medium. Okay, let me explore the directories first. Come on, no, what's that? All right, cd user share word list. They are. That's not the first. That's not the one we're looking for. Okay, let's select dir directory buster, and there we go. So go back. Word lists. It's the other way around. Word lists directory buster, and then let's select the medium one. Okay. So finished. We have uploads here. Let's go to that directory. Oh, we have this waiting. Okay. So indeed, that's the upload directory. Now let's trigger reverse shell or open the listener 4545. I know it's not going to work, of course. It's not as simple, but we go through the process. JF warning failed to demonize. This is quite common. Let's see. So it worked, but then the connection was cut, which means there were some filters. And that is the actually the purpose of this room. When you upload a reverse shell, all right, it's not going to work if these functions are disabled, all right? So basically you have to just use another method. Now with the reverse shell failing to execute, we realize that we have to enumerate more and think of a way to bypass these filters. So the first thing we would do here is to understand or figure out the PHP configuration on the server. All right. One way to do that is to use the same word list and define -x PHP looking for the PHP configuration files. Yeah, I'm using the wrong word list. So here word lists. Do I have raft? Looking for the raft word list. Let's see here. cd sec lists ls cd discovery Okay. Web content, variables. Let's go to web content. Okay, so here we go. Let's take this, or let's go back. Sec lists, and then discovery web. So I'm going for draft, medium, directories lowercase, directories uppercase. Okay, this is good. No, I need the medium one. Where is the medium one? All right, let's take this one. Define -x PHP. The other way around is we use FFUF. So if you remember from my notes, let me open the notes and find out the exact command. So basically, if we go to enumeration gathering, scroll down, FFUF, so here we go. Fuzzing parameters, filtering for 403, enumerating files, FFUF-U-W, and then we can define here the extensions. So let's go back and use FFUF if this is a work. So it's enumerating. Let's use FFUF now to expedite the process. FFUF-W. Now the word list I'm going to use here is the same one. -U, define the URL. And here /fuzz, where the payload will be replaced, -e.php. Let's use it quicker. Which one was going to finish faster? So uploads, assets. I guess there's something wrong. I may have chosen the wrong word list here. How about I'm gonna stop this one? It has taken too long. Raft medium. So files. Okay. Lowercase. That's okay. Okay, so this one has finished, and we have the configuration file of the PHP server. Let's take that. Stop this. And this also has found this. All right. Go to server and open the configuration file. Let's go over the configuration file and find out why we couldn't, or why the execution of the reverse shell has been blocked. Okay, PHP extension. The configuration file is here. Scroll down. The Apache server. It's important to understand and know what is the Apache server in case we needed to find out if it is vulnerable or not. Of course, if we need it. Scroll down. Server name. So this is a document root. So why it's important to know the document root here? The document root is the root of the directory, right? But basically, if we want to find out the exact uploads folder, we have to know what is the exact document root. So normally, the uploads folder comes directly after the document root. So this is document root /uploads is the actual uploads directory. Let's keep that in mind and scroll down. Let's take that. Keep it here. I'm going to keep the page open. No need to copy it. Core. Let's see here. Disable functions. So as you can see, these functions are disabled. Execute, pass through, shell, execute system, process open, p open, curl, execute, curl, multi-execute. So these are disabled. That's one of the reasons why we couldn't execute the reverse shell. And also, we have navigated to the wrong upload directory. Normally this is the upload directory here. Anyway, now we want to bypass this, all right? So we will use now the tool I have talked to you about it, the Chantro. The Chantro here, I'm gonna clone the repo to my machine. So cd repo. Okay, cd tools. And from here, let's git clone ls cd chancro. Okay, this is the file now. Now let's see what we need to do to, execute the script. We need an input file. So the input file, as I said earlier, it should be a reverse shell. Preferably, of course, you have to do it by netcut reverse shell, or bash reverse shell. Now here, there is an online tool called reverse shell generator. You can select the type of the shell, reverse, bind, MSF venom, define your IP address, the port, the listener, the type of listener, and the type of shell here. Of course, don't forget the OS. In my case, let's use that. So if config, this is my IP address. And my port is 4545. I'm gonna use netcut as a listener. Here the target OS is Linux. I want to use reverse shell, and I'm gonna use netcut 1. So you have the option either to use netcut or bash. Okay? Because the file is required to be in the sh format, so bash is the preferred one. Not this one. Not this one. Bash 5. So you can use this one or this. Okay, let's take this one. Create now a file, nano, say rev.sh, and now we have the reverse shell file here. Now let's execute this. Python chancro -- architecture 64 -- input. The input file is rev.sh -- output. Now the output file is your final PHP file that you will be uploading to the server. So make sure to create a file with a name that cannot be suspected for something malicious. For example, let's type config underscore or hyphen v1, let's say, .php, right? And then -- path. Here we define the document root. The document root. So remember that the document root was this one. No, here. Because after the document root, it will be the upload folder. Paste, enter. So the file created now. This is the file, ls. Here you have it. Now we go to the server, back to the CV page, where we'll be uploading the final payload as a CV. Apply a job, browse, desktop, repo, tools, chancro, and you're not yet finished. You have to change the magic number of that. So what is left here now? Let's upload that. Okay, so see, it's PHP file and the content type is PHP. Here we add the magic number. So the magic number for GIF, let me again pull it. GIF magic number. Add that here. Okay, now make sure your listener is up and running. Let me use this one. NCLVP 4545. And be ready for the shell to come to your machine. Let's see our luck. Let me see. All right. So now we have uploaded that. Let's navigate to the file now. So now we uploaded our actual final payload. The next thing is to navigate to that payload. Let's go to the uploads directory. Disable the intercept from this perp suite. This is our file. Click. And we receive the shell. So you have successfully bypassed the disable functions. Now, ID ur.data, let's go to the home directory, ls cd s4vi, and you have the final flag. What's the question? Compromise the machine and locate the flag. And the room is done. So that was for today. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.